Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. So normally I don't start off at this main menu screen, but I wanted to show you that we are running a new version. There was an update. We are now running down here in the right hand corner. We are running version 1.7.1. Let's hop in here and take a look. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description to all of the new parts added. So if you want to check that out, you can check it out down there. If you're looking for a video that's going to just go through all the new parts that have been added, that's not going to be this video. Everybody else has already done that. I'm going to actually build with these parts, make some fun things. So let's come over here. Let's hop into our email. We're going to do these first two because they've got a nice big budget of $4,500. So we should be able to use some of these new parts I want to build with, and I will highlight and let you guys, well, not highlight, but I will let you guys know which parts are new as we go through. But let's read these emails real quick, and then we can start getting some parts put into the shopping cart. This first email says, "What's up? Build me a PC. I need a new rig. Do you think you could get it to run World of Warcraft? Did you get it done in 12 days? Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. Have you heard of Intel? They're meant to be pretty good." So they want to play World of Warcraft at recommended spec. Let's go ahead and accept that one. This next one says, "Hey, got a request for a new PC. My mate's PC benchmarks 15,689, so I need at least that. Dual GPUs for this, please. ASAP, please. It's urgent. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that." All right, Julie, we are definitely not going to put used parts in there. We're going to put some brand new stuff that's been added into this game. So let's go back to this one. Let's pull up Will It Run. Not that it's really an issue with $4,500. We're going to put some top quality parts in there. Here is what is needed for the recommended spec. I'm going to open up the shop. I'm going to step away, get some of these parts put into the shopping cart, and I will be right back. Alright, so for this first build, we're going to go with the MSI MEG, the Z390 Ace motherboard, an i9 9900K, the NZXT Kraken Z73, which is a new part that was just added. We're going to put in 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z Neo 32 gig. I think they were 3200 megahertz as well. So we're going to put in 2 sticks of that. We're going to put in a Zotac Gaming RTX 2080 Ti Amp Max, which is also a new part. We're going to put in a Thermaltake 1200 watt power supply, not a new part. A Patriot Viper M.2 2 terabyte drive, also not a new part. 2 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda drives. And we're going to put that all in the Colink Big Chungus case. This case is new. It's weirdly angled. It's going to be a lot of fun to build in. All right. So let's move over to this one. They want their PC to benchmark at 15,689. So I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for this build, and I will be right back. All right, so for this next build, we're going to go with the Gigabyte X570 Aorus Extreme motherboard, which is a new part, a Ryzen 7 3800X, a Kraken Z63, which is the 280mm version of the new cooler that they've added to the game. We're going to go with some Trident Z Royal in silver 8 gig 3200 megahertz. That is also a new part. We're going to put in 2 EVGA RTX 2080 Ti XC Black Editions. Those are brand new in the game. We're going to put in a Corsair 1000 watt power supply, and ADATA 1 terabyte M.2 drive. We're going to put that in the Corsair iQ 220T RGB Airflow Edition in black. That is a brand new case in this game. And we're going to add a fan to the back of it because it does not have a rear fan. So let's go ahead, buy all this stuff now for next day delivery. Let's go end our day. We can get in all of our parts and put these computers together. All right. Let's grab this case. We'll put this one here. Check that thing out. That is a super cool case. All that glass. All right, let's grab this case. equally as cool, but in a different way because it is small and compact, and I like it. Well, let's get these sticky notes on the right people. This one goes over here, and this one over here. Let's start taking this case apart. We've got to take all these glass panels off of here. And we've got to take all these fans out of the front and relocate them. Let's get all these fans out. So that we can get them reinstalled. These fans. Let's go all the way down here to the bottom. Get these things installed. Sorry if the fast scrolling is making you feel sick. It is not on purpose. Just don't watch it. Let's see. And then I think the last one goes here. Let's get our motherboard installed. Where are we here? The MSI MEG Z390 Ace motherboard. Get that screwed down. We'll get it ready for a CPU and RAM. Also go ahead and install our storage device on there. Let's see here. It is this Patriot Viper VP 4100. Let's put it there. And let's go ahead and grab our CPU. Let's do fits this PC. So I don't have to scroll around as much. Well, let's grab our memory. It's the G-Skill Trident Z Neo. Two 32 gig sticks. All right. Go ahead and grab, whoops, let's not grab that. Let's put some thermal paste on that CPU. But we can grab our cooler and get that thing installed. So we're doing the Z73. We will install it here. We'll get that all screwed in. All right. Get this thing ready for a graphics card. We've got the Zotac RTX 2080 Ti Amp Max. Let's get that thing in there. And then we'll go ahead and get our power supply in. It's the Thermaltake 1200 watt. Get that screwed down. We should be ready to cable this thing up. Let's grab some red cables. Since this case has a little bit of red, we put a bunch of black in it. Add some color back. Get everything cabled up here. There we go. And then let's put some of these glass parts back on this case. Or maybe we'll just put them all back on this case. Get this front panel on here. And the side panel. And we'll go ahead, put this other side panel on. All right. Oops. Grab our USB drive. Let's go ahead and power this thing up. We can hop into the BIOS. Make sure our XMP is turned on. Make sure we are actually, you know what? This thing is supposed to get 2 3 terabyte hard drives. Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Let's get those put in now. Installing a hard drive. Shut it down. That's cool. We'll just get these cabled up. Now we'll put this glass side panel back on. There we go. Power this thing back up. Now let's make sure it's booting from the right drive. Turn our XMP back on because we killed this thing. We can let the OS install. Let's put our lighting app on real quick. Fix a little bit of the colors. So that new NZXT cooler added to this game, that is very cool. Shows the CPU temp on there. And that Trident Z Neo RAM, also quite cool. Let's select all the lights, except for that one. Make it all red. There we go. Close this thing out. There we go. I like the way that looks. I think that turned out really nice. Let's get this thing out in the hall. We can start working on this other build. Get this case all taken apart. Get the front side panel. All these fans have to go. All right. Let's get those out of the way. Let's go ahead and get our motherboard in. Then we'll know exactly which ones to take out. We've got the Gigabyte X570 Aorus Extreme, which is a brand new motherboard to this game. Get this thing ready for RAM and CPU, as well as taking these out for our dual 2080 Ti's. Get our CPU in. We've got the Ryzen 7 3800X. We've got 2 sticks of a Trident Z Royal in silver, 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. Get those installed. Those things look so cool. I really like that RAM. All right. Let's get some storage in here before we get to mounting all the rest of the stuff. Let's get some thermal paste. And we can go ahead and get our CPU cooler installed. We've got the Kraken Z63, which is the 280 millimeter version. Just going to show us the CPU temp in the middle. That is so cool. Might have to get one of those in real life for my PC. Let's grab our graphics cards. We've got 2 EVGA RTX 2080 Ti XC Black Edition gaming graphics cards. These are the ones that I believe have the plastic face on them that completely lights up. Those are new parts to the game. Those are going to be really fun. Let's go ahead and grab our power supply. We've got the Corsair HX1000. Just to make sure we get enough power, these 2 graphics cards. And then let's grab case fan. See, I think that's the one I ordered. Let's get that thing installed in there. And then we can put this case back together a little bit. Let's get the dust filter on in the front panel. I don't know why they call it the top panel, but that's definitely a front panel. Cool. Let's cable this thing up. Let's use some, let's see what kind of blue we've got. We've got ribbon braided, ribbon plastic. Do ribbon plastic. Get some blue in here. This thing kind of lights up, as you saw in the previous build, kind of a purple and blue. I don't know if the real ones you can change the color or not, but in the game you cannot change the color as of right now. May change in the future. I have no idea. Let's get all of our side panels put on. This one's got a super clear piece of glass. It looks really nice. Let's go ahead, grab a USB drive. Let's power this thing on. We'll hop into the BIOS. Make sure our XMP is turned on. We can let this thing install the operating system. Let's get our lighting app on, as well as, there it is, 3D Mark. We can let this thing restart. I definitely want to change some colors, but look at that. Look at that RAM. That looks so nice. And those light up. All right. Select everything. Let's deselect that. Let's make it blue. There we go. Look at that. It looks like ice on top of there. Okay, so we need to get a 3D Mark score of 15,689. I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. There you have it, 16,854. We needed 15,689 to close that out. Let's take a look at this thing. I think it turned out really nice. Okay, let's put this thing out in the hall. We can collect some money. Let's go ahead and collect that one. And that one. Looks like we unlocked some new parts. The X299 Dark. I believe that's a new part. Got some daily deals, some more emails. But before we go, take a look at PC Bay, because in the last episode, we built 3 PCs for PC Bay. So they're doing pretty good so far. If you want to see that previous episode, I'll pop up a little link up in the upper right-hand corner right about now, and you can go check out that video. As for everyone else, I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next episode.